Welcome back to part 4 of my Star Wars collection room tour. To see the rest of the videos, check the link in the description. Now let's start up this video. We'll get it rolling off right here, guys. Showing you off the top of one of my cabinets. These are some of my overflow 12-inch figures I have. I really love the 12-inch $6 Million Man Bigfoot figure there and the stuffed Chewie. Kind of have that Leia stuffed in there because I don't really have a place for it in my collection. I really like that box 12-inch Leia. You're going to see here I have the sneak preview figures and show you this Jedi Temple Guard there right quick. But the sneak preview figures might not be worth the whole ton, but they have a special place in my heart because they're from my uncle who's deceased. This cabinet here has a lot of odds and ends mixed in, so you see like the vintage Leonardo there, kind of stuck in there. You got the Fonz in the background with some micro machines. This display case doesn't really have a set theme. It's mostly Star Wars. I absolutely love the Cobot right there. And I have the box for it too, but I think it just displays better out of the box, so I don't have the box out on display. Next up here we have my skiff display. I love the Jabba skiff scene. Unfortunately, don't have the room and didn't have the budget at the time it came out to be able to afford the barge, so I don't have that. But I do have the Power of the Force skiff here, and I love the way it sets up. My Ayla Secure setup here, guys, isn't nothing I really planned. I'd pick stuff up in lots, I'd get a blind bag or something, and I put that little setup there. I think it looks really nice, and it's good homage to her character. Like I said, guys, this setup here isn't all Star Wars, and here's my small Ghostbuster setup I have with a little gizmo hiding out in the back. My next display here I'm going to show you guys is my Brisk store display. I'll give you a quick overview here and then we'll dive in deep on each shelf. So the first shelf here, guys, is all vintage mostly and is dedicated to the Rebel Alliance. I love the Rebel Alliance. I think the vintage Kenner Stowaways have a great representation there. And I have them set up here, chilling out, getting ready to plan the next Rebel victory. Two random Episode 2 figures you see sitting there, guys, are actually based on Anthony Daniels and Ahmed Best. So if you look in the nightclub scene, they portray a couple characters in there, and they don't have their faces covered up. And they made action figures of them, so I love having those on display. The next shelf down is dedicated to Jabba and his denizens. So guys, I have a flashlight showing this off because it's not the most well lit due to the fact that it's a Brisk store display. I don't want to ruin that and add lights. I know a lot of people add lights to their displays, but since this is a store display, I didn't want to, change anything about it from its original condition. I absolutely love Return of the Jedi's Jabba scene. Growing up as a kid, the figures captured my imagination, and really the aliens there really caught my attention. So I have this whole little setup dedicated to them. Up to bat now, guys, we have my vintage bounty hunter display. Love the vintage figures, love the bounty hunters. I have Vader and Imperial back there overseeing the loading of Han and Carbonite. Got Boba Fett here, 4 Laman Zuckuss, and of course, Bosk and his Cap 2 Captivator with Dengar and IG-88 chilling out. I'm a huge fan of the Jawas, guys, so I absolutely have to have my Land of the Jawas playset set up here on this foot. So here I have the vintage figures due back in awe enjoying the desert sands of Tatooine. Here I have set up just some random modern figures that I really like to enjoy on this makeshift shelf setup. I'm a huge fan of the McCory concept figures here, so I have to keep them out on display. This Boba Fett here I had signed by Jeremy Bullock, and this Darth Vader signed by Jake Lloyd. I got that done when I was a kid. Looking back on it, probably should have had Jake Lloyd, so I had something Anakin related. But as a kid, you know, Anakin is Darth Vader, and I was like, he needs a son, my favorite Darth Vader. This Chewbacca figure right here is signed by Peter Mayhew. So as you can tell, I really do appreciate Ralph McQuarrie's artwork, and I really love that Hasbro turned it into action figures that I can collect. And then of course, you know Hasbro's going to put out variants, so I had to have my gold coin Boba Fett signed by Jeremy Bulloch too. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos like this. I'll probably do a couple more of this series. I also do a lot of toy hunting on this channel and a lot of toy related content. Hope you guys have a great day, and may the Force be with you.